Okay, round one of Pauper, here we go. Clara on old Rakdos Madness against Haley Quinn. You don't know what Haley's on yet, but we're gonna find out very soon. Very, very soon. Let's go, I need to go display, show preview pane. Ah ha ha ha, okay. Sneaky snacker. I don't have any sneaky snackers. Give me a second here. So, Clara is on sneaky snacker. Oh, shit, I can't shrink. Can't minimize this. On sneaky snacker, there's sneaky snacker on the screen, but it is a Rakdos list. I don't think he actually has a way to cast sneaky snacker. We do have his deck list, but it looks like Clara's on the play here. Does Clara have a way to cast Sneaky Snacker? He sure doesn't. The only way Sneaky Snacker's coming into play is if he cheats it in play, but with the old Jagged Baron, he's going to deal 1 damage over to Haley. Haley's going to put out a Jace's Phantasm. Hello? Is Haley on mill? Mill, question mark? But Clara's got the old Burning Inquiry start. I really like Burning Inquiry at Pauper. I want to see more decks playing Burning Inquiry. It's very fun, very chaotic. Looks like Haley drew a couple more non-lands, so if she discards too many lands here, she's going to be in trouble. So both players drew their 3 cards out of their hands, and now the chaos begins. Clara's probably going to be open to discard some snackers here. So he doesn't really have any madness payoff right now. Maybe he's short on land, so I'm going to draw a land off this inquiry, because, I mean, no second land here, a little bit sketchy. Here's going to take the top card of those 3 piles, the bottom card, I guess. There's 3 non-land cards. And there's 3 non-land cards for Haley Quinn as well. I mean, a lot of action going on over there. Let's get Burning Inquiry on the screen. There's Burning Inquiry. No art. There's Burning Inquiry with art. Accelerating the speed of this Jace's Phantasm. An old modern mill card to juke out your opponent when they think that they just got to dodge being milled. But as long as an opponent has 10 or more cards in the library, that is a 1-mana 5/5 flyer. Certainly very scary. So Clara keeping track here. 4 cards in graveyard. Second on for Haley. Might just hold up Counterspell here, honestly. It looks like Haley's on some sort of mono blue kind of mill control. It's going to Mind Sculpt Clara here. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Just mills 7 cards, which does turn the Phantasm into a 5/5. So now it's time to bash Clara for 5, I guess. And Clara has 3 turns remaining. Down to 15. All right, found the second land. Clara's in business. He's back. The Ancient Den. Gonna start with a Voldaren Epic here for 1 damage and a blood. And another Epic here for another damage and another blood. And Haley down to 17. All right, well, Clara's got the Madness fueled now. Can he capitalize on it is the question. Before he just dies to Phantasm. Oh, here comes a Frozen Crab. Iceberg Carix or something? Carix? How do I spell this? Crab. Snow Mill. There we go. Iceberg Cancerix. Whenever another snow permanent enters, you can have target player mill 2 cards. So this is the budget Hedron Crab for Pauper. I don't believe Hedron Crab or Ruin Crab are common level cards. So you get the 2-mana version that mills for less and only on snow permanents. But it is more than just lands. Clara going down to 10. It also, as an 0/4, just very soundly blocks one of these Epicures. Comes 3rd land for Clara. Clara really needs to get rid of this Phantasm as quickly as possible. But I guess it comes down to... So he's going to get in his damage. Clara is not on cast down, so his options are some combination of Fiery Temper, Lightning Bolt, or Galvanic Blast. And untap. I mean, Haley Quinn had the old 1-2 punch of turn 1 Phantasm, 2-turn Mind Sculpt, plus the help from Clara with the Burning Inquiry to put more than 10 cards, or more than 7 cards. Or no, yeah, more than 10 cards in opponent's into Clara's graveyard, which just smashed number 5, so lethal in play. Triple blue, Curse of the something tome. This one, I believe, mills Clara whenever something happens, but Clara's playing a new card. New cards. Sazakap's Brew. So, new card from Blueborough. Sazakap's Brew, there it is. So, for 1 and a red instant, Clara gets to discard a card, draw 2, and then if you gift the fish, then a creature that you control gets +2/+0, which is kind of awesome. Slightly more aggressive version of the old draw 2, discard 2. All right, Clara's checking for snackers. There's a snacker in his graveyard. He's snacking. But Snacker's going to be tapped does not stop the Jace's Phantasm. He needed the Snacker last turn, I think. Attacking with the Epicures, but it looks like... I think Clara might be finished here. Just took 4 hits. 4 hits from a 5/5 flyer for 1 mana. And that's all it is. That's all it takes to win a game in Magic the Gathering, I guess. Clara's gonna pass. Haley Quinn's got counterspell in hand though, so if Clara's hoping to blow her out mid-combat, I don't know what to tell you. But it looks like to me that we're going to a swift game 2 here, sending Clara straight to the sideboard. Wait, did Clara gain some life somewhere? Or did he remove cards from his graveyard somehow? No. I missed something. How is Clara at 3 here? What did he do? Did he Vampire's Kiss earlier? Did I miss a Vampire's Kiss? Did I miss an? I must have missed an Alms of the Vein. That would make him. Yeah, that would put him at 3. Okay, I missed an Alms of the Vein that he cast. to technically keep him alive. So yeah, Alms of the Vein does, I guess, keep him in it. The old Madness Lightning Helix. Alms to the? Alms of the? Alms. Where's the alms? Oh, those are too many alms. None of these. This one, Alms of the Vein. Keeping Clara alive at 3 life. A piddly 3. And now he does have a blocker in the form of Sneaky Snacker. He's down to 11, so I mean, this game's not over yet. So Clara gets to block, and then maybe if he can somehow draw 3 on Haley's turn, he can bring back the Snacker, untap, block again. You know, that's a big if. Yeah, throw that fairy under the bus. Because he needs to untap the fairy. Oh, a second Phantasm. All right, coming for 10 next turn. He's gonna tap 2 more for another crab. Crab triggers crab. And Clara's gonna scoop it up. Too much. All right, I feel confident enough that I can move the question mark away from the mill. We're seeing Jace's Phantasm making a comeback. I did not realize that card was a common, but here we are. Clara just got his face beaten by a 5/5 for like 5-6 turns in a row. He delayed death by 2 turns, but it still wasn't enough. Oh, really? There's an echo, huh? Okay. Let me see if I can fix the echo. How's this? Better? Worse? Same? Eternal Phantasm again. All right, we're having a repeat of last game. This is a very similar opener. Same. Maybe it's you. Because I don't think it should be me. I'm seeing the bar and it looks fine, I think. Clara's going land pass, it looks like. Another Phantasm? Nope. Tome, or not Tome Scour. Or yes, Tome Scour. I believe Tome Scour does mills 5. So Haley is 5 cards away from another 5/5 Phantasm. Just the phone bug. Okay, good. I mean, sucks that your phone was bugging out, but good for me. Clara, in fact, brought in cast downs. He says 5/5 is too big. Let's just kill that thing right now. Not gonna wait. 6 cards in graveyard. On tap draw. They're going to recount the graveyard. Only 6 in there. Not too bad. Counting cards in hand, just doing a little assessment of the board state. And here comes Jace's Erasure, a Pauper classic. It popped off last game, so I mean, if you have time later, check back in the VOD. It did about as good as this deck could maybe do. It had a pretty nutty opener. Let's see Jace's. Here's Jace's Erasure. You know, it's the old 2 mana. Whenever Haley draws a card, Clara has to mill a card. But here comes the Kitchen Imp smashing in off the Faithless Looting. Effectively turning Faithless Looting into a 1 mana draw 2, discard 2 into a 1 mana discard 1, draw 2, and get a free 2/2. Or not a free 2/2, it's a 1 mana 2/2, but it is a 2/2. And with this draw, that'll make Clara mill 1, thanks to Jason's Erasure. Phantasm is pretty good against the Imp. It was also pretty good against Clara's removal suite, since he, before sideboard, was on pretty much exclusively Galvanic Blast and Lightning Bolt as his removal options. I think there's also Fiery Temper, but you know he's gonna have to cast 2 cards regardless to get rid of a 5 toughness creature. But Haley now just passing back, going the probably the slower control route here. We saw a couple of counterspells in game 1, which means that Haley is maybe firmly a mid-range deck in this case. Now here comes the the newest card from into Clara's Madness deck here. Gift, fish, discard. The Sazakab's Brew. Sazakab's Brew popping off really well here, where he's gonna, as additional cost, discard Fiery Temper. He's also gonna promise Haley a fish. A fish. I believe Clara's gifting the fish right now so we can turn this Kitchen Imp into a 4/2. Here comes Hydroblast and Counterspell. All right, so no Fiery Temper. So, no Fire Temper, no fish. It's happening. He wanted to give the fish, but he didn't let it. Haley was like, actually, you know what? I don't want a fish. I just want to counter all of your cards. So, milled another card off of Jesus' Erasure from Haley just drawing for turn. Jason's Erasure, very funny with cards like Brainstorm or Accumulated Knowledge, because Brainstorm especially, because it's 1 mana, turns Brainstorm into 1 mana, mill your opponent 3. You know, slapped onto the Brainstorm effect since you're technically drawing 3 cards. And there's the Curse of the Bloody Tome. Curse Tome. Show me the Bloody Tome. This one. Curse of the Bloody Tome. That's the MTGO version now. Let's look at the regular version. So yeah, at the beginning of Clara's upkeep, he's got a mill 2. So a bit of a double-edged sword here, because I mean, hopefully Clara kept in the snackers, because I mean, if all goes well, he'll get some free snackers. All right, here's Clara going to discard a snacker, and he's going to scoop up a snacker. So 1 snacker in the graveyard, 1 snacker out of the graveyard. And going to hit Haley again for 2. The Kitchen Imp still going. Still churning, still churning. And mill 1, thanks to this ratio. There goes another fish giver. For what I could tell, it looks like Clara has 25 cards left in his library, so Haley's keeping track of the library count here. And it's time to get Mind Sculpt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No snackers in that pile. Very tragic. Putting Clara down even further. all right. The dice I couldn't see very clearly, but now it's like he's at 35 cards left, or maybe 35 cards in graveyard. Since I mean, I want to say the clause life total is not important, but it in fact is. All right, here comes the fish again. He's gonna put the fish right next to it. Be like, I'd like to give you a fish. Discarding 5. All right, we're gonna run the play back that he tried a turn or two ago, and we're just gonna try to do it again. So this will result in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage this turn, putting Haley down to 4. All right, because Fiery Temper, I believe, does 3. Fiery Temp. I'm not spelling fiery right. I don't know how to spell fiery. I can spell temper, though. Where's fiery temper? There it is. Fiery temper. So yeah, it is 3. It is 3. All right. But looks like good old-fashioned mana leak from Haley's side here. At least counters the fish part. Fiery temper, thank you. Fiery temper. And down to 6. Clara just needs a little bit more damage here. Oh, yeah, he has to mill this. Mill 2 on his upkeep, thanks to the Curse and Bloody Tome. So doesn't get a Kitchen Imp. I'm sure Clara would have liked Kitchen Imp. Just gonna hit for 4? Hit for 4. Haley accepts. I'll go to 2. All right, we can get... Here's looting. 2 cards left for Haley. And we're looking for some Madness cards here. Check for the Snackers. There's 1. 1 still hanging out in there. And now can Clara discard... I see 1 Fire Temper, and I think a bunch of lands? Yeah. All right, Fire Temper land. Dead you. Haley says, not so fast, bucko. I got a counterspell. But last card in hand being a land does not bode well. She's pings Haley down to 1 with the land. Just needs 1 more of those lands to finish the job. And Phantasm ain't gonna do it. Play Phantasm. And gonna scoop it up with last land, with landing the last card in hand. Clara, knowing what he's up against this time, actually gets the win, deals the damage, finishes it off. Time around for Modern, but we're still going. And does Haley have the turn 1 Phantasm? The scary part, though, of just jamming Phantasm here is that it does open it up to just getting blasted by Clara's removal options, right? You can very easily bolt or blast a 1/1. I think he'd be very happy to do that before it becomes a 5/5. So I think Haley playing patient here is probably correct. Ooh, yeah, so there's Spellbomb to blow up his own graveyard. Spellbomb blowing up his own graveyard does make the Phantasm small again. There's... Is that Dream Twist? Is that Dream Twist? That is Dream Twist. Mills 3, flash back. Flash it back. Dirty Modern players. Ooh, and top 3 does reveal a Snacker. Clara's very happy to see that. Looks like Haley's got 2 Phantasms in hand. It's definitely the opener she wants, but looks like she's a little short on lands. Gonna read Spellbomb. Does say target player, not target opponent. And just gonna pass it back. Just gonna pass it back. And then actually is going to play Phantasm. No second land, though. Very, very bad. Very unfortunate. Clara has no such troubles, though. He has second land drop. Not second color, though. Just mono red pass. If I'm Clara and I have a removal spell, I'm 100% blowing up this Phantasm as soon as possible. Well, I don't believe he's going to want to gift a fish this time, but he's going to discard a land, draw 2 if the Schisms Brew, Sap Schisms Brew, whatever that card is called. It's got like an iguana on it. Oh, and here comes the Snacker out of the yard. Can't forget that. That is the third card of the turn. Comes another island. All right, so Haley did find her land without having to spend too many cards looking for it. Swinging for 1. Take that damage where you can get it, I guess, huh? What will you do, Haley? Just Phantasm 2, pass. Phantasm number 2. Here comes Epicure, ping Haley for 1. And Clara's not going to be on the defensive here. He's just going to go in. Get his 2 damage while he can get it. I mean, he's more than happy to take a trade here, I think. But also doesn't want to just hang back and, hold it on blocks. Because, I mean, Dust to Dust looks pretty good right now against Clara for sure. But I don't think there is mono blue Dust to Dust. Coming for 2. Just trading blows over here. Clara going to 15. Haley should be a little lower than she is. Yeah, there you go, 17. Okay, 17 all. Okay, he accidentally put down his own life total last turn instead of Haley's. So 17 all. Holding Epicure back for reasons. Lightning Bolt, one of those. One of those! Here comes Hydroblast. There's Hydroblast. No. Please stop. Yeah, I think you gotta fire up another one. Lightning Bolt on that one. Looks like Haley does have Counterspell. Haley's gonna let it happen though. Very interesting.
Ben?
I'm very surprised she didn't counterspell that Lightning Bolt, to be fair. Alright, going to combat. Coming for 3. Alright, 2 mana. Here comes Jace's Erasure. Get it churning. Haley's got to turn these moments into 5/5s as soon as possible, and she's only 4 cards away, but gonna take her 1 damage when she can get it. She's certainly not blocking with the 1/1, so might as well swing in. Clara accepts 1 damage. She's like, yeah, dude, I'll go to 16. Galvanic Blast, the boy. Haley's end step. Now will Haley use her counter spell? Oh no, just Blast Face? Galvanic Blast Face. All right, Clara's like, you know what? This 5/5, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm just gonna kill you instead. Just gonna shoot you in the face, actually. Maybe he's not worried because he's chilling on the spell bomb. Burning Inquiry, yeah. 3 lands in a row, yeah. Not some great draws for Haley, unfortunately. She's running a little low on resources here. 8 cards in graveyard, 2 away from a 5/5 Phantasm. Clara would love to get a black to cycle the Spellbomb, I imagine. I mean, there's the black. Deal 1 to Haley, put her to 9. And all of a sudden, Clara's 4-turn clock is turned into a 3-turn clock. 3 damage, down to 6. So 2 more turns of this. Just gonna pass it back. Looks like a whole slew of counterspells in Haley's hand. Just passing back. I mean, when you've only got counterspells in hand, there's not a lot of point to. There's not really a lot you can do in your turn, so you just gotta hope that your opponent plays into them now. But Clara can very easily just attack. Clara is 1 card away from activating the Phantasm, but there's always Spell Bomb. There's always Spell Bomb. So I'm actually putting a lot of pressure in this game. Pretty interesting, actually. 2 mana, Vampire's Kiss. Mwah. A little kissy. Put you down to 1. Here comes Mana Leak. Clara does not have 3 mana to pay for that, so. And all of a sudden, Phantasm is online. Here comes the 5/5s. And so this is an awkward part now because kind of any milling from here on out won't serve to keep the Phantasm large because Clara can just let any most mill spells are sorcery speed. I guess we're currently staring at Dream Twist, which is instant speed, but it'll be very hard to reassemble or to put 10 cards into Clara's library during his turn so you can block effectively. But here is second Phantasm. Double 5/5. So I think if I'm Clara, I am not cracking quite yet. Yeah, just untap. I think you want to go to combat, let the blocks happen. Let your 2 dudes trade with Haley's 2 dudes. Really? Okay. For a second I thought Clara was passing there. I was like, surely not. Flashback looting. That's what I do, yeah. Yeah, I guess get your graveyard value out while you can get it. And then blow up your graveyard and, swing and basically just like force the blocks. Because, I mean, Haley has to block at least one of these things here. All right, flashback looting on the stack. Haley thinking. We know that she has counter magic, but does she counter this? Or does she counter whatever Clara tries to play afterwards? Ooh, there's Fiery Temper. Fiery Temper does win the game. if Haley does not counter it. So, oh, double Fiery Temper. That's a good one. Okay. Counterspell. Counterspell. Oh, but 1 mana short because she played the Phantasm, and Clara takes the W with the double Fiery Impulse. Cannot counter both. Wow. What a discard there from the Fatal Suiting. Absolutely brutal. Dream crushing, even. Looks like our next game is suiting up here. So we go back. Clara no longer against Haley Quinn. We missed him with the match already. Fuck. I was busy mucking around. So we're going against David. Looks like he's on Esper something. I'm going to guess it's still Esper something.
Think whether you try or whether you make a bunch of sounds. I don't know what's correct there.
But looks... Clara's having a very similar opener as last game, which is exactly where he wants to be. But Candy Trail, that's new. Is it Esper something? Esper question mark? Oh, and there's the Kitchen Imps. The old 1-2 punch of turn 1 Epicure, turn 2 use the blood to put an imp, attack for 3. And all of a sudden, we have a clock. And now David is going to be pressured into doing something about it. All right, it is certainly Esper Pile. So you go Esper Pile, question mark. So could be holding up Cast Down here. Since he didn't play Tithing Blade, could just be holding up Sack Candy Trail to gain some life. I think any of those options are fine. Clara's just going to want to, I mean, Clara's certainly not going to not attack. But deals one with the land, plays another 2 mana. Vampire's Kiss, yeah. Mwah, 2 damage. Up to. Make 2 blood, and then swinging for 3. No. Swinging for 3. Yeah, there's Cast Down on the end. Swinging for 1, actually. And there goes Clara's clock. But he's got 2 more discard outlets, which is where you want to be with the old Madness pile. Archaeomancer, pick up Cast Down. I mean, Archaeomancer does block Epicure. So David just like kind of curving out here. Not too shabby. All right, here comes the fish. Will Clara give David a fish? He's gonna promise him a fish. You can have a fish if you want. Discard a snacker. That's good. Draw 2. We'll bring the snacker back. David gets a tapped fish. Plus 2 damage on the Epicure for the old 3-1. So now David's Archaeomancer not really doing it. Let's change our image, our card image here. Archaeomancer. Is that how you spell that? Nope. Return instant sorcery. Where's Archaeomancer? There it is. Oh, no, not that one. This one. Ta-da, Archaeomancer. Ooh, and Clara pitching another snacker to the bin. One blood left. David chilling on both Counterspell and Cast Down here. So if Clara can draw 2 cards here. Here goes Burning Inquiry, nice. The fun of Inquiry. Draw 3, discard 3. Well, draw 3, discard 3. What's it going to be? Cast Down on the Snacker. Realized not a good idea because it'll come back when Inquiry resolves, so do not cast down the Snacker, unfortunately. But David's worried about losing his cast down, I guess. Ephemerate instead? Ephemerate Carrymancer, okay. Oh. Does Clara have something for the Archaeomancer now? Wow, we've got quite the stack on here. Inquiry still just chilling up there. 1, 2. Fish. Gift fish. More fishies. Discarding Fiery Temper. And then pay red to try and shoot Archaeomancer with Fire Temper. Damn, that is a stack. All right, that goes over there. This resolves, he gets a fish. Buff the Snacker, draw 2. Okay. That brings the other Snacker back, I guess. Yeah, here comes Snacker. No more Snackers over there, though. Now Inquiry resolves. Wow, just absolute chaos. All right, Clara's got one more Snacker that he wants to throw away. Will he be so lucky? Meanwhile, David's over here on Esper Fish Pile, Esper Fish Pond. And they're going to roll dice to see what they have to discard. 1. 2. 3. So David loses a land, the Cast Down, and a Dreamstalker. Clara loses these 3, which is Snacker, Temper, Faithless Looting. But he's got no more red mana for the second Temper. Very, very tragic. Thank you, Vault of Whispers, doing a lot of help for us here. But another Snacker in the yard, exactly where Clara wants to be. And now, anyway, Clara's like, I'd like to hit you for 4. To hit you for 4 now, put you to 8. Oh, gonna offer the fish trade on the Epic here. Yeah, fish. Epic. A vampire cannot beat a floppy fish, I guess. But 4 damage puts David to 8. Omen of the Dead, pick up Stalker. That's a pretty good combo. And here comes the Drifter. Oh, baby, we're drifting. That's a 2/2 flyer. Does, in fact, block Snackers. So now Clara's looking for one more removal spell to keep these Snackers going. Good old Mull Drifter. 5 mana, 2/2 flyer, draw 2 cards. Ping David for 1 with the land. What's this thing called? The Jagged Barrens. Clara accepts this trade, but he'd also like to give David more fish and buff the other Snacker to put David to 4. Discarding Fiery Temper. That is enough, and we are scooping it up there. Clara takes game one. As well, Dave's on the play now. Clara having the old turn one epic here again. I don't know how to activate studio mode. Clara with the old play again. This time, at least David does have Tithing Blade, but Caston's a little bit better last game because he actually got to take out the Imp first. And here comes Relic of Progenitus. Just going to start cleaning up the graveyard right now. Keep Clara in check. Oh, here's the studio mode button. Thank you. Another epic here. Ping for one. And swing for two. Chisel down David's life total down to 14 now. Triple basic. He's got the old draft special over here with 3 basics in a 3-color deck. What is the play now, though? It's just Skyfisher. Skyfisher, I mean, very good blocker against Kitchen Imp. Probably going to bounce this Tithing Blade. But I guess the goal here is that if Clara can gift the fish, then you can at least make the Imp trade with Skyfisher. I'm going to bounce the planes, replay planes, another Skyfisher. And now he gets to bounce Tithing Blade. Yeah. All right, that's pretty good. Cast down a Skyfisher, yeah. Delete that thing. All right, so I was correct that Clara at least brought in Cast down. We'll see if he brought in Extracted Confession as well. Now he's looking for one more removal spell to get in for another 3 damage. We know that David missed his land drop, so if he can apply some pressure here, I think Clara's going to be in a very good position. Vampire's Kiss is going to deal 2 to David, get some blood tokens. Sitting on 3 blood tokens now. Now I'd like to see a... Oh, no, use the black. Yeah, there you go. Fiery Temper. Shoot that for 3. There you go. This is the perfect kind of setup. Attack in for 3. Clara's going to exile a card from his graveyard. Yeah, doesn't need a cast down anymore. Put that in the trash. Puts David down to 9. And if David again misses the land drop here, I think he's in big, big trouble. Lembas Looking for the land, takes it, plays it. Yeah, there it is. So sitting on cast down Tithing Blade, it looks like. Oh, now he's gonna play Campfire. Yeah, sure. Campfire's allowed. Campfire, I guess, does technically fog the Kitchen Imp every turn for 1 mana. So, I mean, not the worst. Here's Spellbomb, yeah. Clara did, in fact, bring in Spellbomb. Epic or pink for 1. Put David down to 8, but I imagine he's going to be going up to 10 very soon here. Attack for 3. Do the Campfire, gain 2, so he's going to take 1 down to 9. Or no, or sorry, 1 down to 8. Math is hard. All right, so Campfire might actually buy David a lot of time here. Oh, making those land drops. Look at those basics. The true draft dream over here. Yeah, just Tithing Blade, put the Epicure in the trash. And pass it back. Clara discards a land, draws something else. I mean, you don't always get maximum madness out of your blood tokens. Sometimes they just get rid of extra lands for you, and that's good enough. So again, Clara only effectively getting in for 1 damage here thanks to the Campfire. Discard. Snacker. Draw a different card. So David still likes to pop relics, so Snacker's probably not long for this world, but I think the sooner that Clara can force David to pop the relic, the better off he's going to be. He kind of has to sacrifice a Snacker to the relic. Attack for 3. 2, he's going to eat some bread. Just eating bread. Gain 3 life, shuffle that in, and then take 3, so there's bread essentially fogging Clara anyway. Just gets to skip Clara's turn this turn. And now if Clara draws 1 more card, he can technically trigger the Snacker. But he's got to try to outpace this Campfire though. And next turn, David has the potential to, if he draws untapped land, he can transform Blade, hold up Campfire. Oh, with the attacks, it's time to gift a fish. Discard a land. So gonna come in for 5 here. And there's the Crack Relic. Exile all graveyards. Yeah. Draw a new card. That would be exile too. Yeah, yeah. They got it. They got it. And gets in for a little bit extra damage. Clara's hand not looking the greatest here, though. Pass him back. David's chilling at 7. So now he does have access to Transform Tithing Blade and Campfire, which does fog Clara's board every turn. But it does effectively tap him out. 3 for Evoked Muldrifter. Draw 2. Hoping to draw that Ephemerate. Does he have it? Nope. All right, no Tithing Blade this time. Looks like another 1 damage at least next turn. I think Clara. I think you can safely cycle Spellbomb here. Chooses not to though. Wants to still put pressure on David's graveyard when I think he wants to put pressure on David's life total instead. Ping for 1. Thank you, land. Doing the job. The Vampire's Keys. So David does have Lose Focus in hand. Let's remind myself what Lose Focus does. They just counter target spell 2 or mana value 2 or less. Counter target spell and controller pays 2. So Clara sitting on 2 mana. Porting David down to 3. Dead to Bolt. So if David taps out of counterspell here, looks like card's just gonna jam. Yeah. Right into the counterspell. And now here comes the window of opportunity. This could be David's chance to stabilize, but with 3 more blood tokens, Clara's certainly got a lot of looks. Ooh, just Learn Reveal, draw 5. Keep up double black, or sorry, draw 3, not draw 5. Learn Reveal, draw 3. So I guess he's looking for Cast Down. No Tithing Blade, but Cast Down still a possibility. Cast Down does stop the Imp and keep David at 2. Yeah, there's Cast Down. All right, right on time. 1 down to 2, and does Clara have it? There is the Vampire's Kiss. Mwah. Gonna send David packing. And so we begin. Clara on the play, right where he wants to be with this red-black aggro deck. Rocky on a mystery list. You never really know what Rocky's doing until he starts doing it. So it's all going to kind of come down to what happens here. But unfortunately, Clara without the turn 1 play this time. No Boulder and Epic here, just... Ooh, and Rocky's going to see his red land with the red land. Here comes Candy Trail for the old Scry 2. So this very well may be Rocky's red-blue Miracles list that he's been working on. And we'll see if Clara will be taking 5 to the dome in this draw step. All right, no miracle yet, no miracle yet. There's only 1 Pauper legal miracle and it deals 5 damage, that's it. All right, here comes the Vault Bridge. So at least we know they're on Izzet. Izzet something. Izzet something? Clara just gonna bolt end step. He's like, you know what? 3 damage. That's all I need. Oh, all right, there's Galvanic Blast. Clara 1 artifact away from blasted. Oh. No Gifting Fish this time, but is going to madness out this Sneaky Snacker. Drawing him 2 cards. But Rocky's got the bolt, so no 2 damage from the Snacker. Both players just exchanging resources here. Here comes another bridge from Rocky. Mono artifacts over there. And Clara with a 4th land drop? Not yet. Repeat of last turn? All right, still no Gifting the Fish. Here comes Albums of the Vein. Drain Rocky for 3. Draw 2 more cards. Just getting that value. Getting the value. Play a mountain. Pass the turn. Rocky just gonna cash in for 3 life, draw a card. Stem the bleeding, undo some of Clara's work here. And both players not missing land drops, so we have a game here. Just pass, land pass, huh? The old Izzet control of land pass. Here comes looting. Draw 2, discard 2. So no snackers this turn. But I think Clara's got a couple madness cards he wants to resolve here. Alright. Just one. Just alms again. Just another 3, that's all. Looting into the graveyard. Vault-O-Wisp was for turn. And Galvanic Blast online that we know is in Clara's hand. Rocky just gonna double Galvanic Blast Clara down to 18. 18, double Gal Blast. Both players just shooting each other in the face. Clara, though, a little more life gain than Rocky has. Rocky's only eaten some candy. Clara's been drinking Rocky's blood. All right, time to demand some answers. Demand some answers, demand some discard even. And for 3, it's the old put a card on top, prowess. What is that? On top, prowess. On top, prowess. Oh. All right, I can find this card.
Sorry.
On top prowess. This thing, this blood water entity. Blood water entity. So yeah, flying prowess. When it enters, Rocky can put a card from his graveyard on top of his deck, which is Thunderous Wrath. Thunderous Wrath, which is the miracle card, only legal in Pauper. Clara's like, well, let's gain some more life. Gain some life at least, because I'm taking 5, 6, 7, 8 next turn. This Bloodroar entity deals combat damage. So yeah. So this is in fact Izzet Miracles. Izzet Miracles. Prowess counters at 1. Bloodroar entity very strong in this kind of deck. Looks like a Brainstorm from Rocky. Yeah, it looks like Brainstorm. So Prowess 2, 4 more damage. Bloodroar entity representing 4 more damage here. And attacking for 4, putting Clara down to 11. Another one. Put the Wrath back on top. All right, so that is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage for Clara next turn. I think Clara's going to try to just burn Rocky out here with Lightning Bolt Gal Blast. Oh, discard draw. Yeah, I think it's Lightning Bolt Gal Blast mystery card here. So he's looking for, he has 7 damage, he needs 2 more damage. Discard Kitchen Imp. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Looking for burn spells. He might also just have to shoot both of these. Because I believe Fiery Temper is double red, so unless he finds a discard outlet, he cannot Fiery Temper plus Lightning Bolt plus Gal Blast. He'll be short 1 red mana. So I guess the question is, does he just kill the 2 entities and take 5? he's still got 3 artifacts. Yeah, check the graveyard. What do you got? No snackers in there, but he does have a looting. So, thinking about flashback looting. He is going to flashback looting. Okay. So, it's time to dig. So, looks like double Fiery Temper. Just 1 Fiery Temper, straight at Rocky's face. Really? Does Clara have the damage? Down to 5? I think he should have Fire Tempered one of these Bloodwater entities, honestly. Alright, he's going to bolt one of the entities at least. And now he's only 1 damage away from sealing the deal, but he's going to be taking another 8 here at least. So this is the only Pauper legal miracle. Old Thunderous Wrath deals 5 damage to any target. Well, there's Tellurian Terror and pass with Clara at 3. Does, I believe Rocky has no cards in hand. Galvanic Blast. Rocky in the face. Put him down to, and then oh boy. Does he flash? Does he have another looting there to flash back? He's 1 damage short. Burning Inquiry. Rocky effectively mills 3. Oh! Thunderous Wrath off the top! Oh my god. Thunderous Wrath off the top. That is, in fact... Oh wait, no, that's not how that works. So you have to draw and then discard it. You cannot actually cast it. Maybe I'll catch them before it's too late. You guys are looking. I know you're looking. You have a question.
So Burning Inquiry Miracle was on the top.
Yes.
Can he still cast it?
No, you cannot cast that.
Really?
Because this is in the middle of this resolving. You draw 3, you discard 3 at random.
Oh.
Miracle, where's the card now?
But
It's
the
in your
first card I
graveyard.
draw this turn.
Yes.
Oh,
There's a miracle trigger.
Resolve.
This has to resolve first.
Yeah.
Can you save the game?
I believe so.
I
I'm
can save
still.
my hand.
I'm yeah.
Okay. All right, salvaged. Salvaged. So we've had to rewind the game here because unfortunately Inquiry into Thunderous Wrath is not how that works. It just throws it straight into the trash. And now Clara's got to discard 3 cards at random here. Hopefully it's a kill spell. 1 damage. Epic here. I play Epic here for 1 damage. All right, actually Clara wins Lamau. Just kidding. Epic here 1 damage. But almost very cool with the Miracle Thunderous Wrath off of the... Yeah, that was very, very close. But rocking the play now with the old... What was that card called? Something Furnace? Great Furnace? Great Furnace. Artifact land. Here comes an island. Bolt face. Clara's like, sure, let's race, huh? I'm jamming. I ain't here to wait around. I'm jamming. Second mountain. We're jamming. Discard Snacker. That's a combo. Oh, but Rocky's got a counterspell of sorts. I don't know exactly what flavor of counterspell, but countering spells nonetheless. At the end of the day, still countering a spell. Doesn't matter how it happens, but it does happen. 1, 2, 3. Alms of the Vein, just jam. Just three for 3. Yeah, Clara's on the Rakdos, looks like Rakdos burn here. And looks like Rocky's gonna brainstorm. Gonna try to put miracle cards on top of his deck. Where are those Thunderous Wraths, huh? Where they be? That Miracle? Nope, not this time. But is he also brainstorm locked? Candy Trail, okay, that does free him from the brainstorm lock. Free him from his own lock. Leaving him there though, actually, so not so locked after all, but no lands. Rocky says, I don't need lands to beat you. I just need to Thunderous Wrath you a couple turns in a row. Faithless Looting. Rocky's all out of blue, so we're not going to see a counterspell this time. Here comes Snacker. Put a Snacker and an Alms in, and then Madness the Alms. Yeah, had that life total, Clara, up to 26. And then play Carnarium, pick up a land, pass it back. And just Galv Blast Clara's face. Galv Blast Clara's face again. I mean, Galv Blast is very close to a Thunderous Wrath. Deals 1 less damage. Oh, there's the Miracle Thunderous Wrath, yeah. All right, so over 3 spells, Rocky deals 8 plus 5, 13 damage. Literally halves Clara's life total. So you got a comfy 26. That's him to 13. Oh my god, that's so funny. There's so much damage out of nowhere. Wow, that's certainly something. It's certainly something, all right. Hot damn. Woo, that's fun. Fun and funny. Both those things. And Clara thinks he can race, huh? Gonna flashback looting. 17. Yeah, bring back another Snacker. We're snacking. Draw 2, discard 2. Another Snacker. More Snackers in the bin. More snacks. There are snacks in the graveyard, and Clara is sending his fairies to go get them. Attack for 2. Bonk. Rocky to 9. Epicure down to 8. Clara left with 1 card left in hand, 5 power in play. But Rocky's gonna eat some candy first. This is game 3, D-Man. Durias. Game 3, or sorry, no, game 2, sorry. This is game 2. My bad. Clara took game 1. It was very, very close. Like, as close as it's gonna get. So Clara already putting the gears on Rocky here. Gonna try to close it out in 2. Doesn't want to go to a game 3. Just pass. No land from Rocky still. All right, well, Clara, what do you got? Could be that Rocky could have Dragon's Breath here. Dragon's Breath does keep him alive quite a bit. Flow to red, bounce the land, sack the blood, throw the land away. That's a combo. That feels like a combo to me. So drawn 2. There's one more snacker in the graveyard, actually. So one more card, and Clara's getting a 3rd fairy in play. All right. Rocky's like, being in combat, brainstorm. Does brainstorm? What can brainstorm find? Electrickery? Rocky could be playing Electrickery. Put some cards back. Does he take 5? No. Bolt a snacky. Still dangerous when Clara's 1 card away from bringing snackers backers. Yeah, and here it is. So Vampire's Gifts gives Clara 2 blood tokens and drain Rocky for a little bit more. And then if Clara is smart about this, I think he'll have something to pitch to bring the snackers back this turn. Yeah. Stack a clue. Throw away that, draw something else. And then there's 2 snacks in the graveyard, right back where they started. And it looks like a ship back over to Rocky now. And it is a ship back. Oh, Rocky's gonna bolt another fairy for good measure. He's like, you know what, that other one can die too. All right, so I mean, technically not dead on board, but that's a pretty that's a pretty italicized technically. Attack for 5. Do you have Dragon's Breath? Lightning Bolt, a snacker. All right, taking 3. 3 is still not a very safe life total. Oh, Galvanic Blast the other one. Okay, 5 is all right. 5 is all right. But now Rocky's run out of gas. There's Spell Bomb. He's just gonna, yeah, Clara's gonna cycle Spell Bomb, blow up Rocky's graveyard, and look for a kill spell. Looking for Lightning Bolt, Galvanic Blast. Actually, Galvanic Blast doesn't do it. Vampire's Kiss also does not do it, but but it looks like Rocky has seen enough. He cannot keep up with the value of the madness. And that's it. So Clara takes it down 3-0 tonight, undefeated. Let's add some exclamation marks. Whoa, 3-0, my God. The man cannot be stopped. The man cannot be stopped. What a guy, what a guy. Well, it looks like Rakdos Madness still got it. Not quite able to take down 3 very different decks tonight in a variety of different ways. All right, yeah, so thanks so much for watching. I am Offbeat Hero. This is Ogre Gaming Club. Join me every Wednesday for Modern and Pauper content. Until next time, have a good night. Bye-bye.